Hello, Africans. When we are spreading our message, it's not that we want to divide Africa. No. The main important thing is that for Africa to work, we have to think, what did Europe did that from the war that France and England fought for 500 years, suddenly Europe came in peace. Europe had an agreement that they will divide Europe according to their languages. That is why you will see most countries in Europe here, they are below 1 million. Some of them are even 2 million, 3 million. That is the maximum you see most of them. Then the ones like this, France, Turkish, and Italy, Spain, are 80 million maximum. Maximum. So we need to break Africa in a way that we can govern ourselves so that transparency and governance will be openly conducted. That is why we are calling a spade a spade. That is why we are saying Nigeria should stop existing, because nothing is functioning in Nigeria. The amount of money they are calling that they embezzle in Nigeria, these politicians, are only billion, trillion. Where is the hope of our future? Okay, let me give for example now. The previous regime, let me call them regime because all of them are military anyway. Buhari, the ex-president of Nigeria. Do you guys know that Buhari's Safinatu Yusuf, that is the first wife of Buhari, Buhari married this child when she was 14 years old. And they married from 1971 till 1988. That was when their marriage was before Buhari was thrown into jail and somebody took his wife. So what we are trying to say is this: we are not one in Nigeria. We don't believe in the same thing. We cannot believe in the same. We cannot agree that we don't believe in the same thing, and still we were joined together by the British, and we still continue joining, putting ourselves together, making confusion, creating more confusions for us, for this West to come and loot our souls. Look, for example, now, like we have the Edos. The Edos are the tribe that they worship their king, they respect their king, which is good for them. And Igbo man don't give a damn about the king, as far as the king is not doing anything for him. We are different kind of people. The Edos, actually, an Edo man told me that their Oba for them is like God to them. What do I have to do in a union with people who believe that human being is God? Or what do I have to do with people who believe, like, for example, Buhari, we don't know where this guy came from, and his first job he did was to he bought SUVs for Niger Republic, another country, worth of 1.4 billion naira. And no question is asked about that. This same Buhari awarded a contract to build railway from Nigeria to this same Niger. And nobody asked. Actually, there was an article from this our Yoruba brother, David Hundeyin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name well. Go and do research about the article this guy did, this journalist did about Buhari. Till today, nobody is asking questions. How can we, who are the Igbos, believe that marrying a 14-year-old guy is abomination in our land? How can we stitch ourselves with people who believe that marrying a 10-year-old is normal? How? Where are we going? We don't hate anybody. We just want to move forward. Some people are creating more, how do they call those their schools? These their Amajiri schools, to teach people about Quran. How to precise Quran. How to cram Quran. In 2024, while the world are building flying cars, in China, children are building cars. And in Nigeria, they are teaching children how to cram Quran. Who have religion actually helped? Who have religion helped? It is very sad when I see my people. They don't want to understand what this game is going about. Okay, check now. Rotimi Amechi was the minister of transportation for Buhari. Rotimi Amechi have many secrets, and he told you guys that you are not ready. He told Nigeria Pump and Plain, who have you stolen? Who have you stolen among all the people you know that they are stealing your money? None. He said it. It's there. Do the research, you will see it. This very same Rotimi Amaechi. Okay, why don't you ask the previous governance was APC, and this governor now is this government now is APC. Why are they not working together? Do we have 2 or 3 APCs? Why is Rotimi Amaechi not working with the new government? Why are they enemies? What is going on? Why don't we ask questions? Okay, like Ndi Igbo says that agaghị ahapụ ike nyụrụ ahụrụ na-abụwa isi ọkpọ. Buhari selected the CBN governor, Godwin Emefiele. Godwin Emefiele was carrying his order from Buhari, his boss. And today now, Godwin Emefiele is the one smelling rod left and right. While Buhari, we don't know if he's dead or alive, like our prophet said. We don't know who is Buhari. We don't know if he's dead or alive. But nobody have called him to book him for putting the Nigerian economy to this mess. And Tinubu is not even tampering that side. Because when your hands are dirty, you cannot go to chase other people whose hands too are dirty. Now the House of Rep have signed a bill to unalive those that carry drug dealers. Is that our problem now in Nigeria? To unalive drug dealers? Is it not Sharia law that they are using now? Why, before they start to unalive them, why do they let them go to that House of Rep and start to conduct tests to see if all these people are not using hard drugs? All of them are using hard drugs. We know that. All of them. It is just funny that the poor people are always the victim in Nigeria. And the poor people still don't want to understand the preaching, the message we are giving. The poor people, they are telling you that their president, Tinubu, is a drug lord in America. He's wanted for drug charges, of which he forfeited the money he had in bank because of his involvement. And now the same drug dealer is trying to sign a bill to unalive drug dealers. Nigeria, listen to me. We have already sacrificed ourselves. We are not coming to Nigeria anymore. We just want to see if they will make a space so that our children one day will come to Nigeria. It is a pity. If your capital is less than 10 million naira, there is open way, many ways. Japa, Nigeria is not meant for Nigerians. Nigeria is for the politicians and for the British. That's all.